Hello, welcome to CBA unboxing. How many people can guess what it is? I let other people come in the chat before I open it, since it's kind of like an impromptu live chat. I received this fairly large package from CBA. For those that know who CBA is, Ron. I have an idea of what it is. So thank you, Ron, for doing the hard work and a lot of heavy lifting for the annual event. I believe that's what's in here is the certificate is the one I received last year. Even though I don't think, oh, Michael Andrew, you staying up late. Really late, 4 a.m. My goodness. Even though I don't think I should have won or even qualified, because I believe I was nominated and won for Best One-Man Show. And about halfway through last year, I was no longer a one-man show. I was doing a weekly Wednesday night chat, and then I think halfway through last year, Patrick joined me. And then by the end of last year, Anthony joined me. So now we're no longer, hello, Doc. Thank you for the fast payment. Doc bought a couple books of my X-Men sales video and he already paid. So actually, Doc, I actually got the stamp out and I will be stamping some backing board as I do this live chat. So yes. There you go. Hello, Eric K. There's one backing board down. So thank you, everybody. My apology for, I know a few people was anxious for the video. It was something like 35, 40 minutes late. CBA stand for Comic Book SD. That's the YouTube member. The last 2 years, he ran a YouTube award where, like best YouTube live chat phone ensemble, best YouTube one-man show, YouTube of the year. But he did that 2 years in a row. A lot of work. He tallied up all the votes and created some controversy because some people in the community hate that because they think it is some kind of contest, some kind of popularity contest. I appreciate people that vote for me, but as I mentioned at the earlier part of this live chat, now that I am no longer a one-man show, I won't have to worry about winning or get nominated for a one-man show, because now it is a three-man show. So I stamp, there you go, Doc, for Doc Vanchilla, the 3 stamp for his 3 books that he bought right there. I was just gonna have to wait until the ink dry right here. Hopefully it's not too dark. I like to use my favorite chat time is actually this time of the day because I don't need to turn on the light. And oh, look at that. Look at that natural lighting. Isn't that awesome? I can open all the window screen on all the, I have 2 windows, one on each side of the desk. So yeah. So that is the award. So here it is. Let's open it and see. Okay. So thank you. For those that are not familiar with Ron, it's CBA. I call it, I abbreviate his name. He's from California. He's been pretty busy. I don't think he made that many videos in the last couple of months. but he was gracious enough to hold this competition or this award with all the votes and tally everything. Ooh, look at this. This is so fancy. Okay, look at this nice particle board or whatever you want to call it. Oh, very nice. Look at that, nicely packed and taped up. Yes, for the last for this year so far, as often as I can remember, I try to stamp every book. I try to. Sometimes I forgot. There are people that bought stuff that received books that did not have the stamps. That have happened. Ooh, I like this. This is awesome. And special thank for another member, the comic guy from the New York Warrior. He's the one that designed last year. He designed last year award as well, and he designed this year. This is different. I should take out the one I won last year is on the wall over there. If I can take it down, but here we go. That's comic book estate avatar. So if you go to his channel, that's the comic guy. The comic guy did the award last year as well. It's very different. Look at how cool this is. You get the 9.8, and then you get the YouTube. This is very nice. So thank you to both CBA and the comic guy for running the award shows, as well as making this little plaque for me to put up. Super cool. I am honored. I am not for everyone, but for those that enjoy my channel, enjoy my yip yap, thank you for tuning in daily and weekly to listen to me talk about the hobby, right? Yes, Doc. Congrats. Thank you. So yes, that's it. I need to find a place to put this. So yes. So who knows if I'm gonna get nominated this year? If I'm not, do not worry. I'm not looking. I'm not asking. In fact, it would be a blessing to not be nominated in many ways. The goods outweighs the bad, but for those that have been in this community long enough, you know what happened last year when people start to vote for this. A lot of people get angry. Okay, a lot of people was not happy with the popularity contest because some people think it's high schoolish, even though their bitching is high schoolish. Hypocrite bunch, right? What's new? It's human to be stupid and to be a hypocrite. But that's it. I'm just gonna sit here and stamp some more. There are, I think I sold issue 35 through 59 so far from that video. Yes, Steven, if you haven't seen the movie, this Wednesday chat with me and Anthony and Patrick, we will be discussing Infinity War full blown. I will title the chat such as, it's going to be a spoilers field discussion on Avengers Infinity War. So it will give a warning to all those that don't want to be spoiled, haven't seen the movie for whatever reason. So if you don't want to participate in the chat this Wednesday and get spoiled, it's the time to avoid the show. Okay, definitely avoid the show. Dr. Ventura said that he's apologizing for dragging down the chat. No, Doc. If anything, you liven up the chat. Doc said that he was upset that he did not win the most amazing, incredible It's a mouthful. But as I'm sitting here, I also am moving on to the next batch of X-Men book I plan to sell. So next up, I already grade these. Okay, so it's the only thing left is to price them before I shoot the video for next week, next Sunday. Issue 11, pretty nice. What did I grade issue 11 as? 11, I call it a 5.5. Okay, look at that. Free preview for those that interested in buying this. Issue 12 is a 4. Issue 13 is also another 4. Good looking 4, right? You know me, I try to avoid ugly looking book, even in low grade. 15 is about a 5.5. 18 is about a 5.5 as well. Now, I'm sure some people out there would say, oh, some people would disagree with the grade. It's okay. Issue 19 is 5.5. But I am pretty sure that if anything, I'm undergrading a lot of these books. Issue 20, I call it a 7. Look at this beauty. Issue 21, 7.5. And when it comes down to grading, I am honest when I say that I try to grade correctly. I don't try to undergrade in order to avoid hassles. Some people undergrade because they don't want to deal with people upset that they disagree with the grade. So I do the best I can to grade fairly. And then if somebody doesn't agree with the grade, don't buy. Okay, that's my philosophy. Issue 23, what I call this? Another very sharp looking book. They call this a 7. Let's see what I did. 6.5. Issue 24 is a 7. Look at that. Pretty nice. Issue 25 is a 6.5. Issue 26 is a 7.5. There you go. So that's the next batch, okay? The next batch of books, I will load the an announcement video on Wednesday. And then hopefully on Sunday, I will be on time at noon to load the video. Unlike today when I was running late because I was helping out my neighbor. Trying to be nice, even though in the end I failed because I couldn't figure out how to jumpstart an electric car. Dr. Bunches, can you better look at number 11? Absolutely, I will. I will try to point out all the flaws as well. There's a little overhang, little tiny little tears up there. Okay, that's where, and then the little corner right there. Okay, but the rest of the book, as you can see, Very nice. Okay, a little spine ding here and there, but overall, there you go. Nothing major. The worst the worst part is right there. The back. Looking good, right? Yes, I understand how if you're a seller on eBay and you deal with all kind of crazy people or people that don't know how to grade or very strict people, it's very tough. I can see why high volume seller on eBay undergrade by one level or two, or do like my comic shop undergrade by two or three level, just to not deal with any kind of complaints, right? Um, that I understand that. Okay, it's about time, money, and hassle, all that stuff. But when it comes down to me, I don't do that. I try not to undergrade by two or three level because I don't sell in high volume. I'm not trying to sell uh, 50 books a week and had to deal with 10 different people complaining or debating with me on what the grade is. It's different. Um, so it's a different situation. And luckily over the many years of selling, I also have a good following privately with people that trust my grading. So I don't it's rare. I can be honest and say that I've been selling raw books since 2009. Okay, I have been selling raw books since 2009, and I have had three, and I sold thousands, thousands. Okay, and I had three books, three one book return, one order return. Well, one order that had two books return, because this is in my early days. The book was damaged because I did not put enough backing board. I did sandwich the book between two backing boards, but not enough. The corner was dinged. The buyer, this is on the CGC forum, returned it, and I had two more order where the buyer disagreed with the book. One returned the book, and one took a partial refund and keep the book. That's it. In the thousands of raw book I sold, that's it. Nothing like, oh my god, I don't have like 1 out of 10 books was returned because people disagree with the grade. Oh, Sergeant Deathstroke, hello. You didn't miss much. You miss my unveiling of the ETA Nick YouTube award for the one man show. Correct. OMG, Chris. How I am. I sold a lot of my stuff to the same people. Um, there are a few guys that I know over the past 9 years that have bought hundreds of books off me. Um, and that's cool. It's easy to deal with them. I don't have a problem giving them good deals. Um, you know, would I rather ship 20 books to one person and give them free shipping and a 10% less than the asking price than trying to pack 20 books to 15 different people? Heck no. Heck no. Would I want to do the extra work on packing 15 different boxes compared to one? Okay. That's one thing that I don't understand. how some people are not willing to do the best they can to sell the most they can to the least amount of buyers. I'm not in the business of running, and I still did in my days of heavy selling. I still go to the post office every day with 3 to 4 to 5 boxes, but still, that beat the hell out of 10 or 20, 30 boxes. Yes, thank you everyone for voting. I appreciate it. I know it's not for everyone. I know it brings some div- divisive feeling in the community regarding the award, because some people look at that as a popularity contest. I can't help it. That's the way life is. Some people approach this hobby as if everything is equal. I don't get that. I don't understand. Yes, YouTube is free for everyone to use. Yeah, but what makes a channel more popular than another one? That's up to the people that run the channel, right? It's up to the content you put up. So it's silly, absolutely silly for some people to get jealous and angry when they put up shitty videos. Yeah, go ahead, thumb this down. You put up shitty videos, no one watch it. Guess what? That's life. Life is not fair. Oh, I'm sure I offended some people. You know me. It's my goal going forward to offend at least one person in every live chat, because that's just the kind of guy I am. um, anyhow, absolutely, Dr. Lanchilla. Life is not, I mean, for every person that think that life should be fair, go try to live in a communist country where everyone is equal. Do that and see if you like that. Okay. If you think that that kind of society where everyone is equal, I lived in that kind of country. I lived there. I live in Vietnam under communism, where teachers get paid the same as garbage men, engineer, doctors. We all get paid the same wage. You like that? You think that kind of society was gonna encourage people to better themselves? Let's not go there in politics, but you see what's going on in Cuba? Yeah, that's what happened when everyone is equal. Fuck no, do I want to live in that kind of place? And yes, YouTube is fair for all, but it ain't fair. Life ain't fair. Anyhow, sorry for the political rant. Other than that, there is nothing else here. Oh, I just received this um, in the mail yesterday, and this is the the fanciest heritage catalog I have ever seen. Uh, agree, Eric. I mean, I spent um, 4 years under communist regime in Vietnam, and I saw what it's like to be all equal. Um, it must be this early May auction in Heritage is going to be massive. Okay, because it's rare that Heritage sent out three catalog. There's an action one. The original art section is mind-boggling awesomeness. Okay, but but what make this catalog awesome is those it's real. I don't know what to call this material. Can you see it? It's like a 3D. This cover is like a 3D. You can't really see it. but it's amazing. Amazing. Okay. It's it's made out of some kind of, like I said, if you hold the book in your hand and you tilt the book and you see the 3D effect on the tire, on the guy, everything. But I keep many of these catalog around, but this one is a must keep. It is so awesome. And yes, in this auction coming up in May, Frank Frazetta, Death Dealer Sweetness, Michael Andrew Lenticular. Okay, thank you. But oh my God, there you go, Dr. Vanchilla, original art. It's gonna be bananas. Okay, so when this auction is up and running, I definitely will run a live auction show, just like I've done with every heritage auction in the past few months. So if you have time, join me. It's gonna be definitely a live chat, watching some of these big books go off. Okay, but my God, this thing is breathtaking. Oh, breathtaking. Oh yeah, and in the back. Okay, so the front is this, and the back is this fantastic Spider-Man Silver Age classic cover, original art, and same thing. It's a three. It's length. Oh my God, it's so awesome. It is beautiful. I mean, I can't say enough about how much I love to receive these catalog from Heritage. But man, of the 9 years, it's been 9 years since I receiving the. I have a stack of catalog, probably this high. Okay, this high over there from Heritage, Comic Link, and Comic Connect. And this is by far the nicest one. Nicest one. Yes, indeed. Fear 19, Gil Kane, Howard the Duck, Man Thing. Okay, yes. The thing is, these catalogs are so heavy. It's so heavy. I would just love to ship them out and give them away to people if people want to have them, but they're so heavy. They're not cheap to mail out. So, people complain about Heritage in, the expensive premium. Well, guess what? They put out very fancy, nice catalog. Metro don't do that. Comic Link don't do that. It's called marketing. Okay. It's not like Heritage pocket the 19% and say, hey, no, they work hard for your books. Whether they get more money for it or not, that's a different story. That's depend on the books. Okay. It's case by case. You cannot, boy, this is one book that I would love to have. Beautiful. Oh, look at this one. This one's gonna go for some big money. Marvel 1. You don't see that book up for auction often, especially a 1.0. That's gonna go for big money because, ooh, sweetness. Oh, I want this one, even if restore. How about this Batman 4.0, huh? Can't afford that? Man up for this 5.5. Oh, so many good stuff in this. And for those that want to know what grade is the Action 1, 4.0. So this auction, May 10th. Okay, so May 10th will be the day that I will run a live chat in the afternoon to kick off this thing, and we will watch the craziness that is going to happen with the action one for sure. Anyhow, I didn't want to run this very long. Already run for almost half an hour, so I guess I can cut it off now. So thank you again, Comic Book Feed, for the award. Happy Sunday for those that are planning to see Avengers Infinity War today. Enjoy the show. I did my review. Trust me, you will enjoy it. I think this movie probably will be more liked compared to many other Marvel movies. And that's it. I don't want to keep on yapping too long. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you everybody for buying some books. We keep on selling. I will keep on selling as long as people keep on buying. Good afternoon. Bye-bye.